So, ladies and gentlemen, Laba Diena, good afternoon. My name is Vladimir Shlivanyevsky. I'm from Poznan University of Economics and Business, and this conference is a second presentation connecting with quality of the Wikipedia articles. In this presentation, I will describe our research, which are connecting with Polish Wikipedia and how we use linguistic features to predict quality of these articles. This is short agenda. First of all, short introduction, why Wikipedia, some information, general information, especially about Polish Wikipedia. Next, I will shortly describe related works in this area. Next, I will show what features we took into account and which data set we generate to build models. The next step is building these models. In this step, I will also show you some information about importance of the features. And the last thing that I want to explain that what are conclusions and what work we plan to do in future. So Wikipedia is the fifth most visited website in the internet. It's a popular knowledge base. It has over 48 million articles, and these articles are written in over 300 language versions. It's free, and everybody can edit, create articles in this encyclopedia. Even if you not log in, you can anonymous edit this content of this encyclopedia. Additionally, this encyclopedia is used for enriching other knowledge bases. For example, DBpedia, Wikidata, and other. If we want to describe Polish Wikipedia is one of the most developed language versions. It consists over 1.3 million articles. It has also 5 quality grades for assessing the quality of these articles. So we have featured, good, correct, start, and stop articles. But over 99% of this every article in this language version has no quality grade. So two questions, maybe two main questions of this research is if it's possible to assess these articles with no grade using linguistic features, and the next step, can we find which features are more important in this model. So, of course, if we talk about quality of the Wikipedia, is a wide topic in the scientific world, but most of them are focused on the biggest language version, which is English Wikipedia. So, for Polish, for example, language, we do not find a lot of papers. So, based on these works, previous works, we can divide researches which are measure quality of the article into two groups. First group assess the quality based on the content features. They can be such as text length, number of images, sections, references, and others. But there is another category of researches which are focused on the features related to editors. Their behavior, maybe reputation. They also analyze network of the users and so on. Sometimes in these researches, authors used linguistic features. but these features is language dependent. So if I want to assess not English but other language version, I must choose to find specific vocabularies and tools. So what we do, we use some of these tools or vocabulary. In Polish language, one of the popular is polymorph, is a vocabulary, morphological vocabulary. We used in our paper to describe these different features notation, which are used in morphosynthetic maker system in Polish Academy of Science. But we also provide own notation for some other features which we extract using own parsers and some different sources. For example, we use also words from frequency lists. You can see some of these lists. We also use Polish Wikipedia to assess which words are often used in the text. Also, we use Wikinary. It's some other project than Wikipedia, but also we can enrich our group of the features with this source. Number of unique words, it can be unique verbs, nouns, adjectives, also long words and others. In our work we have over 100 linguistic features for Polish language. Of course, length of the article can be different, and previous work shows that if article have long text, it's a bigger possibility that this article have high quality. So to create some more challenging task, maybe we normalized every features. So even if article has more verbs or nouns, it's not so easy to say that it is good when we normalize this parameter by word count. So data set. As I said before, English or Polish Wikipedia has a lot of unassessed articles. And here, in the second row, you can see all of assessed articles, number of assessed articles. And we have about only 6,000 articles with quality grade. So we decide to use two data sets imbalanced when we choose all of articles with quality grade, but we also choose from this set randomly certain number of the articles in each category. As you can see in the last column, we group these articles to the two groups. This practice is often used in other works. So we have two groups: complete, which has articles with the highest quality, featured and good, and incomplete articles, which can have space to improve. Here you can see distribution of the sum of these features. For example, nouns, verbs, adjectives, and words from a frequency list. One of these lists of the frequent used words. These clouds shows distribution of the different features. For example, for noun, we can see that this red cloud, in this red cloud, each point is value of this parameter for each article. The same is for blue cloud, and you can see that these clouds are differs, but we see some coverage. Here we can see value from 0 to 1 because these features, values of these features was normalized. So we see big overlap between these clouds. So additionally, it is challenging task to divide these two groups, complete and incomplete articles. But machine learning can help us. And you see results of the building models based on balanced dataset and imbalanced dataset. Also, we decide to extract features from not only text of the article, but separately only from lead section of the article. It's the beginning when you have some short information about some subject. But bigger precision we can have when we considered text, whole text of the article. We use random forest algorithm, which we used also before for similar tasks, which show quite big precision. This algorithm allows us to measure importance of the features. So these graphs on the right, of course, due to the limitation of the space, it may be small, but this graph shows differences between models and show which features are more important in these models. So if we take into the account dataset with whole texts, we can say that important features are impersonal verbs, third-person verbs, unique nouns, and unique verbs. Additionally, using these models, we try to assess articles without grades. We choose 500,000 randomly chosen articles from Polish Wikipedia, and in this group, about 4 or 5% can be determined as complete, so with high quality. So what are conclusions of our research? First of all, linguistic features can help to assess quality of the articles in the Polish Wikipedia. Next, it's better to consider whole text of the articles to extract the features to build model. We had over 93% of the precision in our model to divide two groups of article, complete and incomplete. And about 4-5% of unassessed articles can be considered by Wikipedia community as high quality articles. Of course, there is a lot of work in Wikipedia connecting with quality, and I present some of the direction which we plan to do. First of all, we want to expand number of features. Our previous work concerned not only these linguistic features, maybe some simple, complex. We have now over 200 different features. And these features are language independent. So if we add some linguistic, we can have more. We want to consider also other language versions, including Belarusian, Lithuanian, Ukrainian, and others. It's interesting to analyze Wikipedia articles from neutral point of view. Maybe it also will be some case which can help to improve quality of the articles. And interesting is using these linguistics features and techniques to extract the facts from the articles to enrich, for example, semantic databases as Wikipedia, Wikidata is. And here you can see some projects which are connecting with assessing quality of the Wikipedia and improving quality of this encyclopedia. WikiRank is created for quality comparison of the articles in different languages. Infoboxes concentrates on the specific part of the article, and it assesses quality of the infoboxes in different languages. And Wikibest is a game for quality assessment of the Wikipedia. So users can assess by own, choose the best language version, and this data will be used in the future researches. Okay? Thank you for your attention.
Yes, are you aware of any bots that might use this kind of
course.
data to improve in Polish Wikipedia as well?
Aware bots will be do some bad things or good things?
Well, obviously, bots that edit Wikipedia in order to improve the quality.
You know, it depends on Wikipedia community in each language version, because in each language version we can have a different grades system of the criteria of the assessment of the Wikipedia articles. So it depends on community. If they allow to do this, it's not a problem. For example, there is Cebuano Wikipedia, which is the second most, the biggest language edition, but who knows Cebuano?
Yeah, it's full of articles on French communities.
Yes, but community of the Cebuano Wikipedia allow bot to transfer information from other languages, and they do not assess the quality, how this was translated. Sometimes some community do not allow to automatic enrich articles, or the bots are limited in their things, because community want to do by hands. They maybe want to do it by maybe it will be better to do this with humans than robot. It depends. But of course we will propose our methods to each Wikipedia community to increase the quality.
Okay, I have the question as well. I mean, linguistic features, they are very important, I agree with that, but the content is the most important. Are there any measures how to assess the content of the topic? Is it possible, I don't know, maybe to translate to another language to the English and to see if the articles about the same thing? I don't know what methods are used for that.
There are some methods which, for example, compare of concepts in these articles.
Okay.
This is first, but one of the interesting things is fact extraction of the content, because you can, if you understand this, you can extract from this text triples, subject, predicate, object, or object, predicate, subject. You can relatively easier transfer it for different languages and compare if this fact is the same.
Okay, so this is the method that is used for content analysis.
Can be used, because we do not enter enough to this field, but we plan.
Okay.
Maybe with your help, Lithuanian language, we will increase quality of Lithuanian language.
Okay, do we have?
I would like to ask you about criteria that you rate the articles. You said that you grade. If I put the article, it is good for me, so it doesn't matter how you grade. And according to which criteria, you can say it is bad or it is good.
Okay, Wikipedia, each communities in each language version of Wikipedia define criteria for quality assessment of the articles. So one of the criteria told that article must have references. It must be written from neutral point of view. It must have some images. proper structure, style, and so on. So even if you write some article and for your opinion is good, some of the users which are not agree with you will correct this or erase this article, delete this article. So you must firstly read criteria. They are written in the page. You can read this, and you must to read this article according to these rules. We want to create this process automatic, and based on assessed articles with high quality, we want to understand which features shows that this article is high quality.
You cannot change my article, that's it.
Yes, I only assess the article. I will compare, for example, your article with some article with high quality, and if some features, important features in your article are low, so my model will say your article is bad.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.